Hello everyone and welcome back to Fallout 2. This is episode 12. Last time we got to know 3 out of the 4 families. We've got given some jobs by some of them, completed some jobs for others, and then accidentally, but not so regrettably, wiped out the Salvatore group. So that's 1 out of the 4 families eliminated. Now that was actually a hit job from the Mordinos. So we got to report back to Big Jesus at some point with that knowledge. But I think before we head back to him, we should probably head east and meet the right family. So the actual family, as Jules told us. So that's the direction we're gonna head in. We're gonna meet the right family, see what they're all about. Probably complete some quests for them as well. I see Frenchie, Payne, and Sims. Ooh. Jagged Jimmy J. Okay, hang on. All these guys have names. Hey, Dr. Fist. Help you with something, champ? Here's a few bucks. Can you play something else? Oh, they're playing music. Can you play something else? Do they change the music that's playing that I can hear? Alright then, you heard the man, boys. Let's try a little something else. Thanks, guys. Oh, okay. 100,000 bottles of beer on the wall. 100,000 bottles of beer. Take one down. Pass it around. Very slow. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Jagged Jimmy J has all the jet that I need. This man has a slight facial tick and a scar down one of his cheeks. The scar looks like a knife wound. Brother, I had my eye on you since you walked down the street. You know what I see? What do you see? I see a pilot. I see someone who wants to fly. You just need a little help. A little jet. Jet, huh? I had some questions. And my pilot friend, when it comes to jet, Jagged Jimmy J's your man. I got the best shit in you, Reno. Pure jet, straight jet, the safest jet. Jagged Jimmy J, huh? Say, I had some questions. Other dealers, they don't care about quality, but me, I like keeping my customer base and keeping them happy. Know what I'm saying? It's just my way, the Jimmy J way. Hey, the Jimmy J way sounds great and all, and that's why I had some questions. So what do you say can Jagged Jimmy J do for you today? How'd you get that scar, Jimmy? Hey, you look familiar to Jimmy. Do I know you, my pilot friend? Oh, Jesus Christ. How can one truly know another Jimmy? Is it even possible while we are on this mortal coil? Or is it only possible when we free ourselves from our physical bodies? Steal everything he has? What does he have? Poor buddy. No, I'm okay. Apocalypse's work here is done. Knew you'd be back. Knew it. Didn't Jagged Jimmy J say that it would be that way? Keep them happy and they'll never let you down. So my pilot friend, what can Jagged Jimmy J do for you today? Where do you get your jet, Jimmy? I swear I know who you are, my pilot friend. You look damn familiar. Alright, I'm gonna go for the boxing ring. I've fought in the boxing ring. That's it! I knew I'd seen you before. Damn, why didn't you pull from the start? Put Jimmy in his place. Hell, what can I do for you? I wanted something else. You got wants, you got questions. What is it that Jagged Jimmy J can do for you today? Now can I ask him about the scar? Jagged Jimmy J's got a lot of love, my pilot friend, but the world don't always love Jagged Jimmy J back, see? I hear you. I got this while I was stopping this one butt ugly son of a bitch from hitting this chick, 'cause she don't like the way he was touching her, right? Really? What happened? So I step in, right, and he pulls a knife on old JJ. I ain't got nothing on me but my bare hands, right? So he gets a lucky cut before I, bam, canceled his ass. No shit, I don't think I'd have the iron to step in like that. Hell, that man could have killed you. You almost did too, you know. When I got into it, I wasn't thinking like, I'm gonna be Mr. Brave Man and all, but you just did what was natural to you, right? Yeah, I just saw something wrong and I had to do something, right? No way I could let something like that go on while I was on the scene, you know? You got balls to do what you did, Jimmy. Most people would have just hung their heads, walked away. I like people, and I ain't like it when somebody messes with somebody else just because they can. That shit's just wrong. You're a brave man, Jimmy. Brave man. Wear your scar with pride. Say, can I see what you have in stock? Hell, my pilot friend, I like you. So don't you be pulling up that barter screen with its fuses and wires and all. Don't you be pulling up that there barter screen. Okay, then how are we going to deal? Look, this is bad business and all, and don't go telling nobody about it, but let me give you some jet between friends. Next time, of course, you gotta pay, but this one's on Jagged Jimmy J, alright? Nice, alright. Thanks, Jimmy. Damn. I got some jet. Wonderful. Sure. I'm carrying now. So that's Jagged Jimmy J and the Street Corner Buskers. That is incredible. God, the interactions you can have just in, like, in-depth conversations, I think, is my favorite thing. I just love that you can converse, and then it leads to funny things like that happening. Alright, here we are. We're on the east side of town. We've got some train tracks. One of Wright's sons. One of Wright's sons. One of the Reno townsfolk. Okay. So I guess this is the house where the sons are. Townsfolk. Oh no, hang on. Wright's daughters, Wright's sons, daughter. Tall young man with a mohawk. Son, daughter, son. God, there's a lot of them. Holy shit. They are an actual family too, so they are populated. We got a staircase going down. So is this, what's this? Right, this is living conditions. God, there's a lot of family here. Keith Wright, he's got a gun. We got an old fella over here. Orville Wright. Alright. I suppose we should get to know the family. We're gonna have to expand distribution if we're staying on the Reno map. Gotcha. Alright, into the house we go. I think this is where we want to go first. Let's get to know the Wright family. But are they right, or are they wrong? Watch out for the masticator, alright? He's a mean one. Sooner bite your ear off than look at you. The masticator's dead, son. You fight good. You should talk to Dad, the boss, about a job. Nice. I wonder how my reputation's going to precede me. It's very interesting getting to know the families when I have the boxing reputation in town. Who are you? Finally, someone who doesn't know me in this godforsaken town. I don't know you. My dad don't know you. And if you don't start explaining, it ain't gonna matter. Okay, so we'll lead with not introducing myself, but asking, who are you? I'm Keith Wright of the family Wright. Now, you gotta tell me what you're doing here. I'm looking for a job. Is family Wright hiring? Now, we don't hire muscle like the other families, at least not now. You better get. I'm not leaving until I see Mr. Wright. Now, I reckon you will be leaving, because you look like the kind of person who likes living. Now, get. Okay, this looks like it's going to go bad immediately. I'm not leaving. I warned you. Why is there so... In New Reno, there is so many of this level of dialogue with people where you start going, you want some of this? And you start freaking out at them. You want some of this, boy? You want some of this? Then come get... Alright, so I really just went to go and introduce myself to the Wright family. Immediately it involves us punching Keith in the face. I want to get to know the Wright family, and I'm sure that there is a right way to do it. So that's disappointing. Let's just pull ourselves up to where we were, which is really annoying. And let's go have the full conversation with Jagged Jimmy J again, and then go back to the east side of town. Alright, let's give this Wright family another go. Surely there's a better way to do this. What do you want? Maybe I should say, what is this place instead? I don't know you. My dad don't know you. And if you don't start explaining it, it ain't gonna matter. What is this place? This is the family Wright house. Now you're gonna tell me what you're doing here. Who are you? I'm Keith Wright of the family Wright. I'm looking for a job. Is family Wright hiring? Yeah, we don't hire muscles like the other families, at least not now. You better get. Man, it goes into the same thing. Alright. I wonder if this is a speech check, though. We're at speech 85. I'm not leaving until I see Mr. Wright. Now I reckon you will be leaving. Damn it! I feel like this might be a speech check. There you go. So he goes, get! And then I just go, alright. And then I just stare at him for a couple of seconds and I just go, you hiring? I don't know if it'd do any good, but I guess I could ask Pa. There you go. Speech check passed with my amazing charisma. If you could, I'd appreciate it. Hold on. Pa? You can go in, but watch out. Dad's in a pissy mood. Thanks. There you go. And look, nobody had to die. Thanks, fellas. Orville Wright. Start talking, Tribal. Who are you and what do you want? The name's Apocalypse. I'm interested in a job. No shit. Well, pleased to meet you, Apocalypse. Glad you stopped by. Damn neighborly of you. Looking for working family right, huh? I seem to have entered the wrong room. See ya? Yes, so happens my family is family right. Blood thicker than water and all. What makes you think I'd want tribal trash like you and my family? I got all the hitmen I need. Give me a test then. Let me prove myself. All right. Maybe you not being in the family could be a good thing. You got children? Not to my knowledge, sir. One of my sons, my boy, Richard, passed away recently. Drug overdose. Check. How can I help? I want to know what dealer gave that shit to Richard and forced him to take it. Every time I send my boys to find out, they turn up nothing. Maybe somebody who ain't got right blood could get some answers. Forced him to take it? My boys are clean and they know to stay away from that shit or I'll kill them. Then suddenly, Richie ODs. Someone pumped a ton of jet in him, so much that fumes was running out of his nose. Alright, this is not a good idea. You just gotta go along with it. This might be a reasonable answer to not lay blame immediately. It might need some investigative work, but that's why we should take the job. Alright then. Now look, you find that son of a bitch who killed my boy. Don't you touch him. You just come back and tell me the dead man's name. I'll take care of it from there. Any leads? No. Everybody's too scared to talk. To a rat, anyway. If I were you, I would question some of the Reno drug pushers. See what they know. That jet came from somewhere. Any pushers you suspect? Way I see it, it's probably a Mordino pusher. That goddamn family controls nearly all the jet in Reno. I'd scope out the desperado. See what dealers hang around out there. Find the person who gave him the jet. Don't hurt him. Just come back and tell you. Got it. I got a job. Time to find out who killed Richie via jet OD. And was it Richie himself? Who knows? Alright. We've got an overdose case on our hands. Detective Dr. Fist on the job. Should we talk to Keith after that? Yeah, cool. We'll get some information. The first thing you gotta do is get out your little detective notepad. Interview the family. Let's find out. Can you tell me about your brother Richard? Good kid. Damn if we ever find out who done it to him. Any ideas who might have done it? A lot of other families sell jet. Could have been any one of them. Mordino's got the most jet dealers, though, because they make the most jet. I'm betting it was one of them. There is that drug dealer who's, like, in one of the bathrooms in the Desperado. Jimmy J is outside of the gym, and he deals jet as well. What dealers do you suspect? Oh, there you go. A bunch of them. Jagged Jimmy J on 2nd Street. That old son of a bitch Renesco in the West End. Oh yeah, Renesco's pharmacy. And Jules deals too. At the front of town, but mostly to dumb tourists. Then there's little Jesus Mordino. Oh damn. We can't talk to little Jesus anymore. Because I pissed him off, so he just goes, get the fuck out of here before I stab you. So I fucked that up. Little Jesus Mordino. He's big Jesus' son. A bastard, more like. He might have caught Richard alone, then pumped him full of jet out of spite. You looking for him? Check out the Desperado. Little Jesus hangs out there with his old man. Can you tell me a little more about Richard? Quiet kid. Clean kid. Kept out of trouble. For a right, that's something. We buried him on the Golgotha Plains a while ago, but even so, Mom still don't want his room disturbed. It's hard for her to let go, you know? Ooh. Don't want the room disturbed. Yeah, you see here, officer, I'm Detective Dr. Fist, and I might need to peruse for some clues, you hear? And then if we go to dealers, it's the same thing, and then more for Richard. So, doesn't want the room disturbed. Thanks for the info, Keith. Is Richard's room the one that is empty? Let's see if we can get in. I'm gonna save the game. In case this is going to be a trespass. And I'm gonna be like, get the fuck out of there. Is this... Well, there's so many bunk beds because there's so many families. So I don't know if this will be Richard's room or not. I'm just guessing because it's empty. Is there anything to be investigated with the beds? No. Oh, hang on. This is Mrs. Wright. Not just a random one. Let's talk to Mrs. Wright, because maybe we can talk to her about Richard too. Oh, Ma! You gave me such a fright. Yes? Yes? I noticed you humming to yourself and thought I would stop and speak to you a moment. Ma'am, beautiful weather we're having, isn't it? Why, yes it is. I am Mrs. Ethel Wright, head of the Temperance Union here in New Reno. And who might you be? Ah, yes. The Temperance Union, which is the priest who says that Ethel is helping him get clean. Presumably. But this is a family that deals in alcohol, as per Jules, so... Temperance Union? Why, yes, New Reno is a beautiful city, but there is sin here, much of which can be traced back to the evils of alcohol. Or as you tribesmen call it, firewater. We primitives call it alcohol, too. The Temperance Union was established to help people turn away from the poison of drink and turn towards more hard-working pursuits. Maybe I misunderstood what Jules said about the alcohol dealings. Maybe it's dealing with alcohol as in getting it off the streets, not dealing in alcohol. We'll see. Oh, well, how about... You Reno can't exist on gambling and alcohol and prostitution and expect to survive. Oh, no, not while Ethel Wright is at the helm. It won't. No siree. Who's all in your organization? Well, good Father Tully for one. Father Tully is the worst consumer of fire water I've ever seen. I almost got drunk just from the vapors. Now you listen here, I'm not going to tolerate that kind of slander. The good father has had his struggles with alcohol, but through the help of the Union, he has fought for his soul and triumphed. I know for a fact that the good father runs, not walks, to the nearest source of hooch he can see if he hasn't already drunk himself blind. Of all the crass rudeness, if you see me again, you would best simply pass in silence. Damn it. Oopsie. Oh my! You again. We have nothing to talk about. I had some questions. I see. Well, I'm afraid I can't help you. Classic. This is the very classic being rude to someone. They will never speak to you again. Okay, well, we can't find out more stuff about this here or there temperance union because she's in denial about Father Tully. Alright, let's try again on Ethel. Ethel, I'm gonna be nicer to you today. I noticed you humming to yourself and thought I would stop and speak to you for a moment. Ma'am, beautiful weather we're having, isn't it? Why, yes it is. I am Mrs. Ethel Wright, head of the Temperance Union here in New Reno, and who might you be? Mrs. Wright, is your husband the head of family, right? Why, yes he is. I'm sorry, do you know my husband? Yeah, see, look, I know the Wrights control the distribution of alcohol in New Reno. See, it is the distribution. I didn't get that wrong. Yeah. Now, what is this foolishness you're speaking of? Alcohol distribution in New Reno? I know my husband is inclined to drink, but he is breaking the habit. Along with breaking the legs of anyone who gets in the way of his little alcohol empire. Damn. Ethel, in case you hadn't noticed, your husband is the leader of a crime family that sells alcohol to all of New Reno. Tossing one back now and then is perhaps the least of his crimes. Interesting. So, it could be perhaps a situation where Ethel is just so apparently blind to what's going on and she's actually trying to get people off the streets. Potentially? This is not a good train of thought either, because this is just going to get her to not talk to us. Oh, I was thinking of a different right. Never mind. Goodbye. We'll leave that alone. Oh my, you gave me such a fright. Well, hello again. You're Richard's mother, right? I heard he passed away recently. Yes, my son Richard, he left us much too soon. Yes. I heard it was a jet overdose, is that right? That filthy poison! I thought that I taught him to stay away from that stuff, and then... Can you tell me where he might have gotten the jet? I don't know. They sell that poison on every corner here in New Reno. Everywhere you go, they're peddling it. Do you know any specific dealers? Not by name. They know enough to run when they see me coming, but they cluster like flies along Virgin Street at the front of town and outside casinos. Okay, so we can't get permission to be like, might I check his room? So the only other options is to just straight up be like, Alcohol. Alright, we'll leave her alone then. We'll leave it on a good note. The bookshelves didn't have anything for us. These are the 4 bedrooms, but like... I'm not sure. I ain't sure. I guess we'll go and have a look around instead. So, we've got people that we can talk to. So the drug dealer was not mentioned in Desperado. Little Jesus was mentioned, but we can't talk to him. We can speak to Jimmy J, and we can also speak with Jules and Renesco. So we've got some people that we could talk to, I suppose, and figure out what happened. Knew you'd be back. Knew it. Didn't Jagged Jimmy J said that it'd be that way? Keep 'em happy and they'll never let you down. So, my pilot friend, what can Jagged Jimmy J do for you today? Alright, let's have a look. You said before your jet was the safest. There isn't any bad jet floating around, is there? Hell, all I'm saying is Jimmy likes his guys happy and alive. Draw your own conclusions, my pilot friend. Is breathing more important to you than shaving a few chips off your next jet purchase? Okay, I had some other questions. He seems pretty believable. You know who gave that right kid the jet that killed him? Oh, so now it comes out, does it? You want to know if old Jimmy got something to do with that, huh? No, I was just asking. Fuck you, I sell clean shit. You want to know who poisoned that right kid? You go and ask that old fool Renesco or that weasel Jules. You see what they say. Damn, okay. Poisoned. Okay, calm down. You listen, and you listen good. If I hear you were talking shit about me having anything to do with that right kid's death, I'll make sure you have a grave in Golgotha right next to him. Easy, Jimmy. Let's have a look. So you can push it even further on him. I'm just going to say, easy, Jimmy. Nobody's going to be talking. Okay. He did not like that. But I also do think that he is probably not our guy. Let's go to Renesco's. Yeah? Did you sell jet to Richard Wright? Don't you even try and pin that accusation on me. You want to know who did it? Ask Tweedledum and Tweedledummer if they're still selling jet laced with arsenic. Tweedledum and Tweedledummer, who are they? That vulture Jules and that lying reprobate Jagged Jimmy. Jules is always perched near the entrance to town looking for ignorant visitors to victimize, and Jagged Jimmy deals on 2nd Street to the rest of the Reno cattle. So a lying reprobate. They said to ask you. They say you sell bad shit. Shit that kills people. Look, primate, you don't even know what you're babbling about. Oh, I think I open your mouth again and even a whisper, even a hint, reaches Mr. Wright that I, or you, might have had anything to do with that boy's OD. Our lives ain't worth Brahmin shit. If that happens... Oh, so if that happens, you tribal shit, I swear you'll die before I do. Now, for the last time, that kid never bought shit from me, understand? Don't you ever say his name in here again, or so help me. Can you tell me anything else about Richard Wright? Who did he hang around with who might have used drugs? You stupid bastard! I told you not to say his name in here. Get out! If I see you again, I'll shoot you dead. If Mr. Wright comes looking for me, thinks I killed his boy, you'll die first. Don't threaten me, old man. Alright. Look, I'm a busy man. Do we say his name again? Do we dare? Do we dare mention his name again? We haven't spoken to Jules yet. Interesting. So it goes again. goes back into it. Jules says he didn't sell to the kid, which is a bit of a lie because we haven't even spoken to him. Jimmy says he didn't sell to the kid. You say you didn't sell to him. One of you is lying. I can answer that easy. One of those two mongrels is lying to save their behind. Between the two, they sell 90% of the jet in Reno, and that's the only place the boy we're talking about could have gotten it from. Interesting that they say, he says they sell 90% of the jet in Reno when the Mordinos are supposed to be the jet pushers. Which is very interesting. Or somebody that bought from one of you three. Who were your customers last month who might have had contact with the victim? I have no idea. I didn't know the boy, so I don't know his friends or his habits. The only one who could tell you for sure is too busy being dead in Golgotha to tell you. Golgotha? Mass graveyard outside of town to the south. Follow the stench, the one other than your own. Thanks, Renesco. Okay, so it seems that we're not being allowed to investigate, like, Richard's room. I can't even figure out which one it is. But we're being pointed to Golgotha, so it seems as though we're being put into a grave robbing situation. We're going to go dig up the grave and look at the body for evidence. Potentially. I don't think we're able to speak to little Jesus anymore. We'll try and speak with Jules properly, because we haven't even approached him yet about this. We'll see what he has to say. Jules, my boy. Hey, welcome back. What is it you need from Jules, my friend? You know what happened to Mr. Wright's son, Jules? Right, kid. Yeah, I heard about that. Damn shame. Kids his age shouldn't be doing drugs. They got so much to live for without being given impure shit. Speaking of impure shit, Renesco said you sell jet laced with arsenic. You tell that bitch he keeps talking shit like that, I'll kill him before old man Wright does. You know what kind of talk that is? That's talk from a man who's scared, that's what it is. Okay. Alright. What do you mean impure shit? Some dealers don't care what they sell, and people die. Now, I ain't saying nothing, but I'd check with old Renesco the Rocket Man and see how good his shit is. I did check with Renesco. He said you sell jet laced with arsenic, and then he says that. Okay. Well, surprise, surprise, not much information. Do we loot Renesco's inventory? And this guy's not going to talk to us, is he? Yeah, just get out of here. Fuck's sake. I messed up. And I can't speak to little Jesus anymore. We don't have any concrete evidence. So it seems at the moment if we were giving Orville a name, it would be a guess. We might have to go to Golgotha then. Golgotha. I do believe I have a shovel on me. John Dealey. Here lies our beloved son Richard Wright. You'll never be forgotten. Okay, there it is. Very close. Oh, you can see that here's the grave. Alright. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Oh, hang on. What's right next to it? Small rocks. Oh, a flower. Okay. I don't know. Well, we really didn't need to take that off. We'll put that back. Okay. Gravesite has been uncovered. We lost 5 karma. Of course we did. Well, that's awkward. Shit. Okay. Visiting Golgotha gives no information. So I can't do anything. I just have like suspects, but trying to do things and follow leads and get evidence is not working out. Oh, there's so many rat kids here now. Jesus. Maybe I can check back in with them now that I've spoken to people. Hey Keith, I ran into your mom. What about her? She gotten herself into trouble again? Does your mom have any idea what your family does? Nah, she don't know half of it. She thinks Dad's all clean and above the board, but she ain't too bright to catch on to what he's doing. She found that still beneath the train station, she'd raise Cain, she would. Interesting. I see. Thanks, Keith. Turn the family on each other? And if we return to Orville, he says, fuck, we can literally just say, and we can say little Jesus without even talking to him. If you come back here again and you ain't done what I see, I'll see you hang and go Golgotha tribal. No one waste my time, you understand me? Understood. Okay. Fuck. That is not going well. We could ruin their family plans and just be like, hey, Ethel, why don't you go and have a look at the still and see what's going on? I don't really want to give up someone when I don't have the full evidence. I would say Renesco feels like more of a suspect than Jules and Jimmy J, even though I don't know what to say, but like, it feels like that's the case. They've all talked about the grave. I've gone to the grave. There was nothing there. It's just like, you see a grave. Here lies Richard. And then you're like, the body of a teenager is in the coffin. That's it. There's nothing in the grave. So that's kind of disappointing. It feels like there's got to be something more for us to do. Maybe my character just doesn't have good enough, like, charisma or intelligence or, like, just something. Or even, like, doctor skill could, like, help out. I don't know. Maybe my stats aren't good enough. What does Jet give me? You get filled with a rush of strength. Do I got any drugs that increase my, my stats, actually? Do Mentats increase intelligence? What has he got? What's he selling? He's selling condoms. We got Buff Out, we got Mentats. He's also got some books, actually. I might take him up on some of this. I might grab a pair of these drugs each, actually. And I'll need to sell him some weaponry that I've got on my person. I think maybe I need to increase my stats. Alright, who's carrying stuff for me? I need to sell some goods and services. Here you go, this is good. Thanks, Vic. When in doubt, just pull from your characters my walking storage containers, and I will be able to trade. This should cover it nicely. Alright, let me grab that. Let me grab your caps while we're at it. I can't remember what Psycho is. What does Psycho do? Psycho is like for some reason I feel like it's a health-related thing. I feel like Mentats is what I'm after, if I'm trying to remember correctly. Buff Out, I'm not sure what that is. Might sell you this as well, because that way I can get more stim packs. This will be a good exchange. trying to keep one laser pistol. I don't really know why. I might not need the cap, so I might take that down. Trying to keep that there a laser pistol. Alright, I'll cover the rest with my money because I have enough money, so instead of getting his caps, I'll just give him a few. So 559. I was off by 30 bucks. Damn it. That's what doing math off the cuff is all about. Okay. We'll trade for some goods. And if I have a look here, increases strength and reflexes, advanced steroids, and Mentats is mind altering, increases memory related functions, and speeds other mental processes. Highly addictive. I just dropped that on the ground, you bastard. Where are you? Oh god. Let me pick that up, please. Fuck, I just dropped a book through the fence. Honestly, this game sometimes. Please let me pick that up, thank you. Alright. Get that out of there. Now, I might save before I do this, because I can't remember how long they last for. Actually, I might. If I'm more intelligent, I might be able to talk to Renesco in a better way. So I'll save here. It just can't be as simple as talking to people, not getting any concrete answers, and then placing the blame on someone. So that increases our intelligence, charisma, and agility, I think. Alright, we're under the effects of drugs. We're finally taking drugs in Fallout to increase our stats. Because maybe it'll help. Look, new dialogue options. You have an interesting vocabulary. Are you from around here? A person's past ain't a smart topic of conversation here in New Reno. Now, what is it you want? Damn, look at these new dialogue options that we've just uncovered. I feel like if we just played like full intelligence, full charisma, we'd have such a different experience. Same with really low intelligence. It makes me want to do both. You sound like an educated man. Have you ever heard of a GEC or a place called Vault 13? GEC, as in Garden of Eden Creation Kit, comes with a basic replicator unit, holodisc reader with selections from the Library of Congress, and a little pen flashlight. Yes, my village is having trouble with crops, and the GEC is needed to restore them. Do you know where I can find one? I absolutely love the main quest being peppered in here with one dialogue thing. We've been caught up in crime families in New Reno that it's like, what tribe? We're getting lost in crime family drama. It sure could do that easy, if you could find one. Don't even know where you'd start looking. NCR or Vault City, maybe. But I doubt they'd have one. Still, those self-righteous bastards might be able to point you in a direction if they speak slowly and use small words. Interesting. Would you say the GEC not be in sacred Vault 13? The scriptures say that the GEC is sealed within the sacred Vault 13. Me being very tribal. It looks like he's undressing you mentally, then tearing you limb from limb. Incredible. And then I could say, did you sell Jet to Richard Wright? And then I can say, you sell bad shit. And then it goes back into this again. So we'll go now. So that doesn't help out. But I think the increased intelligence might help us talking to people. We'll see. Maybe we'll head back to the Wright family. Because I feel like if you want to play detective, if you want to find answers, you've probably got to have a level of even perception. And our perception is at 7. So it's very good. I feel like our perception is okay. So it might just be intelligence related. So let's take another round. We're taking this Detective Jet story very seriously, as to not just ping a random person as the suspect. And something I will tell you about Fallout 2 that I really appreciate is there's a lot of just side content. There's a lot of additional things that you can just talk to people, and there's seemingly just so many things to do with everyone. Obviously, there's a limited amount. It's not like generated quests that'll take forever, right? Like miscellaneous quests in Skyrim that'll just forever drop on you. But there is this overwhelming sense of so much that you can miss and discover. Like, you can just power through the main quest if you want, but there's just so much to engage with in all of these cities that I love doing it. And it does obviously drag out the story, and I do feel this time pressure with the main quest, but I don't feel the stress of the time pressure anymore like I was before, because people got frustrated and spoiled that basically there's no time limit with Arroyo like there is with the Vault 13 water chip thing. So it allows us to just explore these places with a sense of freedom. We just have to ignore our dreams being haunted by the tribe leader. But yeah, it is what it is. At least I'm happy to kind of comb through these areas a bit more, probably as intended. But we were rushing earlier because I felt like I needed to get the Gek and needed to fix the village, and then I could proceed with the world, you know, like Fallout 1. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was worried for a second that all the dialogue was going to be the same. Which room was his? Do you think your mother would mind if I looked in there? We can actually ask. But we did look in there and there was nothing. But at least this might actually give us an answer about which one is his room. Which room was his? Do you think your mother would mind if I looked in there? His room. It's the empty one next to Mom's room. The second one down from the kitchen. As for looking around, well, look, don't stay long and don't mess the place up, or Mom will pop a clip if she finds out. Thanks, Keith. I won't be long. Okay, so if you have higher charisma, maybe, or higher even 2 perception. Actually, fuck yeah, shit, we gained 2 perception as well. Honestly, we might just have to get addicted to mentats in this playthrough. Because the intelligence, perception, and charisma increases is massive. That's probably going to help us out dramatically. Alright, so we're in Richard's room. Hey, I found empty jet canister beneath the dresser. Oh, dude. Holy shit. This empty jet canister was found in Richard Wright's room. It still has traces of jet inside. Damn, how much do you think I've missed out on in the game so far by just simply not being either perceptive, charismatic, or intelligent enough? All I need to do is get addicted to drugs, guys. The game is sending a very strong and positive message to gamers everywhere. It's just do drugs, man. Just do them. They make you smarter. They make you stronger. They make you better. Oh, that is funny. Okay, so whenever you can get the opportunity to take mentats, guys, it's just get addicted. It's fine. All right. Obviously, don't do drugs. What are you doing? Be a clean member of society. I've never done drugs in my life. Can you tell me about your brother, Richard? So we can't... Interesting. Okay. I can't mention the empty jet canister to Keith, which means I might have to mention it to the other dealers. There is a dog in the way of the door. This is one effective guard dog, but he needs to let me out. Okay. Do the dogs move, or have I just... Can I wait in here? 10 minutes, surely. Thank you. 10 minutes. And he stands there for 10 minutes as he waits ever so patiently for the dog to move. Alright, this is going good. So far, we have a whole episode that is literally dedicated to solving a death, which is actually really exciting. I love a little bit of Fallout detective action. That's fun. Let's run through our suspects again. Now that we have a clue, we have an empty jet canister. Well, if it ain't my pilot friend, you coming back around because you need something from Jagged Jimmy? You know who gave that kid the jet? Okay. Here we go. Know anything about this empty jet canister? Takes canister, studies it. Shit. This jet's got Radscorp juice in it. Whoever was sucking on this ain't long for this world. Hands canister back. He mentioned poison, didn't he? Out of the 3 that we spoke to, Jimmy mentioned poison. It's poisoned. Hell yes, gotta be careful in this town with shit like that being passed around. That's why Jimmy always says. Any idea where this might have come from? Now, don't be spreading the word that that's mine. If I were you, I'd ask Jules and Renesco about it. You didn't hear that from me, alright? Interesting. He is the one that mentioned the word. He name dropped poison. He dropped that word specifically. But Renesco is also a pharmacy. So we're now going to a pharmaceutical avenue. And this guy fucking hates us. You have discovered that Richard Wright was poisoned. This is great, because we're getting more experience points. So this is what I was looking for. I was like, I swear to God, there's got to be an avenue to pursue to actually find clues. We just weren't smart or perceptive or charismatic enough to figure it out. So I guess we go into, did you sell jet to Richard Wright? He freaks out. Can you tell me anything about this empty jet canister here, sir? It's empty. It's a jet canister like the hundreds of others all over New Reno. Anything else I can help you with? Know anything about the Radscorpion venom traces that are in this canister? Radscorpion? Renesco suddenly freezes as if remembering something. You son of a bitch, you poisoned this kid, didn't you? Whoa, now just wait a minute. Don't mess with me, Renesco. You try and weasel out of this one, and you'll be joining Richard. Understand? Wait a minute. Look, I didn't sell it to the kid. He never bought anything from me. I was asked to make some jet laced with Radscorpion venom, but I didn't sell it to the kid. So Jimmy just saved himself from getting from the top suspect list there. Even though he mentioned poison, we just got a confession. You were asked to make poison jet. For who? You have exposed Renesco's involvement in Richard Wright's death. The Salvatores requested it. They said it was a special order. I didn't know they were going to give it to the right kid. You have to believe me. I don't poison kids. You're just adults, huh, Renesco? Wow, okay. The Salvatores are all dead, so I guess they already paid for their crimes. But why poison? Wait, there's no way for us to get a motive now, is there? Why did you poison the jet? You had to know they were going to kill someone with it. The Salvatores own me. They own this place, and when they want something, I give it to them, or they'll kill me and have me replaced. I never meant any harm to that boy. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, we can't press the Salvatores for this, but this is good information that we can take back to Orville. And then I guess Orville will have beef with the Salvatores, but they're gone. We handle that job for him. I wonder if he'll tell us to go and take care of the Salvatores, and we'll be like, my boy, I'm efficient. I'm already ahead. Damn. Okay. Never mind. This is good. All right, we're being a detective now, and we've gone up a level. Oh yeah, our speech has gone up because we're on drugs. Just remember, guys, the only downside to drugs is getting addicted to them. And also they do ruin lives. On a real note. Some drugs. Okay. In that case, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do a bit of this and that and this. And I think... I'm just going to keep bumping up this speech. I heavily regret my first aid skill. How many times am I going to mention that? Whatever. That's good. We have exposed Renesco's involvement in Richard Wright's death. That means I can confidently throw out Renesco, but I can also mention that it was Salvatore's. I wonder what their motive was, because Mordinos are the jet pushers, so they might have been trying to push it on the Mordinos, which would make sense because they are like warring rivalries within all of the families, right? Because it's basically a free-for-all and a fight for power. So the Salvatores might have been a bit sneaky, with them being the main jet pushers. So I think what's happening here is the Salvatores have been taken out. We're probably going to end up taking out the Mordinos next anyway, because they're the ones that are also quite shit. We've got alcohol dealings here, and then the bishops with the real business. I got a hit job to do for them. So, there you go. I feel like all the families are bad in their own way. But if I was to say which one's probably the least worst at the moment, maybe the Wright family? But we'll see. I'll probably save before delivering this news. Who knows what'll happen? You again. You find out who killed my boy? Here we go. Your son didn't die of an overdose. He was poisoned. What? Poisoned? What in the hell's name are you talking about? Let's see. I found this jet canister that Richard used. Was used on Richard. Yeah, was used on Richard. There were traces of rad scorpion venom in the cartridge. Assuming I believe this for a second, and I ain't saying I am, then who poisoned my son, and why didn't they go to the trouble of dosing him with jet? Word is, it was the Salvatores. They pumped him with jet laced with rad scorpion venom, then left him for you to find. Now why the hell would they do that? Oh, there you go. Look at this dialogue choice. It's so long-worded. We're being proper New Reno detective right now. Way I see it, the Mordinos control the jet in Reno. Naturally, you'd blame them for a drug overdose, and then there'd be war. If you two didn't wipe each other out, you'd at least be weakened by the fight. That makes life easier for the Salvatores. All they have to worry about then is the bishops. There you go. Look at that motive. The Salvatores pit two families against each other. One of them gets wiped out, presumably. The other one's weakened. You give me an answer, and I can't do nothing about it. The Salvatores. God damn it. What's wrong? Know what those Salvatore bastards are armed with, friend? Those damned Lightbringers. One Salvatore packing that kind of heat can kill my whole family without batting an eye. To beat that, I'd need... Don't worry about it. I kicked the shins out from underneath the Salvatores already, buddy. I'm your best man. Ha! The ones in Reno, maybe, but you got a lot to learn about the families. There's still Salvatores kicking around beyond Reno, and even if there's just one left, that's trouble. Damn it. To beat them, I'd need... What? Well, now, before I get into specifics, let's settle accounts first. Here's a little cash for your trouble, plus some ammo, liquor from my private stock, and another job for you, if you're interested. I'm interested. I like this plotline. This is interesting. So the Salvatores are not fully dealt with. There's more beyond the borders. I'm interested. So we gained karma. We've correctly identified who killed Richard and the motive, and gained even more experience points. I would literally just play a Fallout game in this style by being the detective. You know, you're like the traveling detective. Basically, Knives Out in the Fallout universe. You just go to all the different towns, and they're like, there's been a murder. You're like, Detective Dr. Fist on the job here. Why do they call me Dr. Fist now? That's not something you need to know, boy. But I will be fisting this killer in a minute. I'm interested. It so happens, not too long ago, I came across a map that shows an old army base in the mountains, not too far from here. You find a way in there, and I'll see that you're taken care of. What do you mean by taken care of, sir? That sounds fishy. Alright, I'll go check it out. Alright then, come back when you found a way in and I'll see you're well rewarded. Now, as for the location of the base, head north and then it gives you the coordinates. Alright, I'll go check it out. When I find a way inside, I'll be back. Now that's good gaming right there, everybody. We just played the detective so well. And all it took was doing drugs. There is a lesson to be learned here. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Before we venture outside of New Reno, because we've got 2 jobs now outside of New Reno. We've got an army base and we've got a hit job for the bishops. We should check in with the Mordinos themselves. So we did the hit job for Big Jesus. He asked us to whack Salvatore. This is great. Helping out all of the families until you don't need to help them no more. Very well done. There was probably more for us to do with the Salvatore group, but look, as you can see, it clearly was going to come to a head at some point. I feel like there has to be a family for us to choose here. Salvatore's are dead, can't choose them. The Mordinos are scumbags who pushed Jet, so it's not them. So do I choose the bishops or the Wrights? Now, if I choose the bishops, I get free access to the wife and the daughter. Terrible. They're both as bad as each other. And I feel like that's a horrible idea. So I feel like we'll probably just keep helping out the Wrights, maybe. That seems like the way to go. But then we might also end up exposing their alcohol business to Ethel. We'll see how we go. I love how her name is like Ethel, because you can put that into... We should call her methylated for short. For short, he says. Alright. A bead of sweat trickles down the side of Mordino's face. Oh, we probably should have saved before this, because who knows what's going to happen now. You have done as I asked. Louis Salvatore is dead. He's dead. Your family is avenged, Senor Mordino. So I have heard. You have done well. My faith in you is not misplaced. Here is your payment. 500 chips and armor and a weapon you may find useful. God, I feel like I'm at my weight limit, but hopefully I can hold all of this shit. Thanks. Your success pleases me. I would welcome you into the family Mordino. Will you join the family? Your strength shall be our strength. There you go. He wants to induct us into the family. I will tell you that voicing all of these fucking family members is awful on my voice because they're all old and exhausted and it is killing my vocal cords. My God. The things that we do to put some personality into all of the voices, right? It would please me to become a member. I feel like that's a terrible idea because that would then all the other families would know. So we can't do that. I don't want to join. I've got a village I have to save first, and I can't join. But don't get me wrong, Big Jesus. It was a pleasure working with you. This one is more respectful, I would say. Sorry that is your choice. As I said, your success pleases me. I would hate for your skills to be used by one of my competitors. There you go. Fucking hell. I should have saved before this. And they reach for their weapons. You want some of this, fat man? You want some of Apocalypse? Then come get some, you fat son of a... Okay. God damn it. Whoa! Whoa! I'm negotiating here. Oh, fuck. Shit! Alright, Gorus, get him. Fuck, right. Well, alright then. Sooner or later, we were whacking the Mordinos. What this means is we're going to wipe out this whole casino. We're probably going to end up going to the stables and wiping all them out too. And then maybe we'll see what's going on with this Myron kid. But for now, I've got punching to do. How strong is Big Jesus? Let's find out. Little Jesus is going to get what he always wanted now, and he's going to be able to kill me. I'm going to feed you to my pet iguana. Iguana. Oh, man. Well, Cassidy and Gorus are in there. And Vic, actually. They're all in this one room. So this is going to be hilarious. Anyone who comes in this room is going to be met with a death claw and killed almost immediately. That's fun. Did that hurt? If not, I could do it harder next time. Yeah, fuck, dude. Anyone who enters this room is dead. They're not getting past my trio. I just have to deal with 4 people and 5 people around here. Now 4. So Big Mordino was killed, I gained karma. How even? Incredible. Vic was hit for 40 points? No. Oh no, Vic. Vic, do not die. Vic, run away. That's 40 hit points. That is not good. Alright, we'll inspect the bodies after I'm done punching. Fuck, I'm actually worried now, because Gorus has come in here. Vic could die, and that means I have to do this again. Fuck, I could die. I was just hit for 29 points. Ah, fuck. Vic was hit for 32. I should have saved beforehand. It's like literally as soon as I entered dialogue, I was like, you know what? Should have saved. And I've been doing pretty good with saving. That's alright. Alright, fuck. When did I last save? It was delivering the news. Alright, that's fine. I'll do this again. We'll go wipe out the Mordinos. It's okay. And then I'll save. Let me tell you, it's a little bit cramped in this room right now. I'm almost dead. Just a little bit cramped in here. Alright, let's heal up some. Because I'm getting critically hit around here. I'm gonna have to... It's a bit cramped in here, fellas. I'll have to work my way around to someone in here. Critically missed and lost the rest of his ammo. Ow, I'm being knifed. Oh, as if I was knocked to the ground.
You have died. You shall never know what happened to your kidnapped village.
Dude! Knocked to the ground with a knife for only 2 points, then critically hit for 184 points of damage when they barely put a scratch on me. Oh my god. Maybe I'll have better luck if we're all just hanging out in this room together. Let's see, it does take them longer to get in here. You can filter them in. There's a lot of boys in this second floor. We haven't even dealt with downstairs. This is going to be great. Alright, I think the first thing I'm going to have to do is heal. Or I'm going to get critically hit for 184 points of damage or something crazy. I should probably... we're probably not going to be using the power kick. That's the only reason I've kept this open. I may as well just put the stim pack here so I can use it on myself without having to go into my inventory. So, yeah. But, you know. It's just in case I want to kick people in the head. But this fist does put in the work. Oh, you're stim packing, huh? You're stim packing, huh, pal? Oh god, I'm getting knifed now. We all know what happened last time I got knifed. Okay. Come on, guys. We need to hurry up and kill these fools. There's a lot of them in here. There we go. Oh, don't miss. Not now. Okay, Vic. Okay. Oh, what is with these critical hits? Critical hits. Not okay. Alright, use it on me. Okay, it does work. It does cost 2 action points to do it. See, that's the thing. If I'm using a stim pack once, it's cheaper by 2 action points. If I'm using more than 2 stim packs, it is cheaper to spend the 4 action points and go into my inventory. So it is also nice to have the stim packs on hand if you want to heal your teammates as well. Like, that is a nice thing. Yeah, it's hard because there's definitely drawbacks. Vic, like, almost dead. So I think what we will do is we'll take advantage of having the stim packs here so we can cure Vic. We'll use some stim packs on him to keep him alive. I'll do that for my turn. If he's almost dead, I'll use 3 on him. And then I guess I will go here. Oh god. There we go. Is he dead? Alright, he's dead. Alright, now we just filter everyone else in here. Everybody relax. I think it's best if we stay in here. Which means I have to be the one to block the doorway. Otherwise, those guys are going to run out. We have to filter them in one by one, guys. Blocking the doorway, okay? Oh, never mind. I went out too far. There we go. He's in. There you go. Look at that. If we all just focus on the one person. I think I can change their combat behaviors to focus on either the weakest or like the one that's attacking me, stuff like that. How many people are left? Is it just this 1, 2, just these 2? Okay. 2 left. 1 left. And it's just waiting for Gorus. Oh god, don't die. Gorus being the one to die out of all of this would just be tragic. Can I get out there? Yes, I just have to run all the way around. Gorus is getting damaged. There we go. Oh, what a way to end it, Cassidy. Critical hit for 79. Nice. Alright, how's Gorus doing combat-wise? You okay? 45 out of 134. I mean, that's not healthy. But he's not almost dead, which is nice. I will at least heal you, sir. So we'll use some stim packs on Gorus, because we're going to have to do downstairs now. For defeating your enemies, 2400 XP points, which is nice. These people are just chilling. Time to loot some corpses. What do we got? Combat leather jacket. And combat shotgun, just more bullets for Cassidy. That's a nice victory there. Now it's just seeing what everyone's got on them. Not the greatest stuff ever. The Salvatore's really were in that best position, weren't they? With all of their laser pistols, and we dealt with them first. How about that? I'm going to loot all these bodies up here, and then we're going to head downstairs. Alright, so little Jesus made sure he was the first person to die, which is so fun. He, like, approaches me perfectly, just wanting a piece of this action. Now, I'm assuming the patrons are all going to run away. There's definitely less down here. Yeah, we're starting to see some patrons running away. I wonder about the mobsters outside, though. Just the bouncers. I mean, I would say this accounts for a disruption inside. Damn. Come on, let me be the one to... Vic! I was supposed to finish him. That was little Jesus. That was my target. God damn it. So, less to inspect. Little Jesus has a unique knife. It's the name of his knife, that's cool. This wicked-looking blade once belonged to little Jesus Mordino. It has numerous nicks and cuts along its surface, but its edge is razor-sharp. On its handle is carved Little Jesus. Just getting condoms left, right, and center. Alright, this is good eating, because this will make for great Stimpack usage. Alright, guys. Leave that box alone. We're trying to get the body. The other one. There we go. I don't know if the casino patrons would have anything on them. The pit boss died. R.I.P. Casino patrons have knives and some money on them. I don't know if there was a bartender. The bartender did die, but I don't know where. It's hard to investigate when there's just so much obscuring it. So now that we've taken care of the Mordinos, we do have the stables on our to-do list for sure to have a look at. Because then we can deal with Myron, and that's also nearby. So I think we may as well do that to finish the job. That would make the most sense. I think I'll check in at Renesco's and see if I can get some more Stimpaks from him if he has restocked. So I'm a little bit low, and taking on the stables is probably going to be a challenge. I'll need a restock for that for sure. Please move out of the way. I think that's everyone. There was another mobster, right? There he is. Finally hit my limit. Alright, who wants stuff? Who wants to hold some things for a little while? Of course it is. There you go. Alright. Let's travel, baby! Desperado taken care of. Maybe Jules would have some Stimpaks, actually. I'm going to run around, do a bit of a restock. And then we'll see about either heading to the stables, or we'll go out to this base. What is that? Small dusty box of some sort? Television dinner. You're not sure, it's definitely not edible. Right, that's the television dinner. Gotcha. Alright, well, I'm gonna take one of these off your hands if you don't mind. That is fine. Give me those Stimpaks. So I'm curious, what do you get out of playing tour guide, Jules? Looking for people like you coming into Reno. This is the prime spot to deal, plus certain establishments pay me to point newcomers their way. That good enough an answer for you? Just curious, thanks for the honesty. What's interesting though is like my perception, charisma, and intelligence is still up. I'm not sure how long it lasts for, but I will continue riding that high. I left my car over on the east end. Let's do a bit of trading with Jagged Jimmy J. He has only 2 Stimpaks on him, which is not that nice, sadly. But how much I can sell Little Jesus for. Perfect. I'll sell you a bunch of knives for your stuff, thank you. I think they would sell Stimpaks as a joke in the pawn place, as well as the gym. Can't buy anything at Salvatore's bar. Renesco, It hasn't been that long, but I might have to do some waiting with this guy. Make it quick. He does have bottle caps, however, so I should take that off his hands. And a super stim pack. Anything else to make it worth my while, buddy? Right, I'll do that. I'll pay the difference. Wonder if there's a good reason to give any of my companions drugs as well. Probably. Because Cassidy said he was... Didn't he say he was he needed drugs or he needed something for his condition? Damn my eyes. Wonder how long it takes for an actual store refresh. He's already got 46 caps. I don't know if he'll get new stim packs or anything though. That might take a couple of days. We got the new Reno arms, but they quite literally only sell weapons and nothing else. So that's not going to work out for me. I think I might get out of here. We'll head to another town. Maybe head to Redding. Run back over there. Do a supply run. Get stocked up. And we still need to investigate in this building. So I guess that's the still. Okay. And there's the Sierra Army Depot. So that's the location we've been given. God, I need a refuel. Oh, actually, hang on. Thinking of that. Go to the chop shop. It's been a little while. The chop shop might have some stuff for me, actually, come to think about it. He might have restocked and I might be able to talk about fueling up the car. Let's see. What's your inventory there, friend? Can I buy some batteries from you? We ain't got batteries right now. Damn. Okay. Hasn't been enough time. A week or two. Bartering. You've got a condom. Oh, that's it. Damn. That cosmetics case. Not good enough, friend. Gotta wait a little bit longer. Alright, I think a trip to Redding and back will be what we need. People will refresh here. Back to Redding! Oh god. Band of ruffians led by a Morton brother. Morton. Am I forgetting the name of someone? Or is this new? Morton. Gun thugs. Do we have to do this right now, fellas? I might just get in my car and drive, to be honest. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna get in my car and drive away. I'm trying to heal myself and not waste stim packs. And they're all shooting each other, which is great. I think we could do this, but we're going to end up just wasting the supplies that I'm trying to replenish, so... Alright guys, anytime you want it to be my turn. Alright, see you later everyone. we're getting out of here. Some bootleggers. Some bootleggers. And I hear sounds coming from within the caves. Baka, baka, baka. We sell only the highest quality liquor. You interested? What you got? Moonshine? Oh boy, beer and so much money. Alright, I'm gonna just not engage in that. What's in the caves? Oh shit. Fucking hell. Okay. Oh! 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 Get me the fuck out of here! Goes in, gets annihilated immediately. I just love that. That's so fun. So fun for me. Alright, so geckos are in there, just so you know. That's a very quick and easy turn the hell around to get out of there. Oh, dude. Some trappers fighting golden geckos. They can do that on their own. High encounter rate over here. Okay. Now, last time I was in this area, the game copyright claimed me to hell with the music that plays in this area, which is really annoying. So I even had to dispute it. It rejected. I even had to appeal it because they just didn't even pay attention to the claim. It's just one of those automatic third-party claims, which is super annoying. So we're just going to cut this out to save myself the frustration. I'm going to restock, and then we're going to head back. Okay, we find ourselves at the stables. We are healed, we are refueled, and combat immediately begins. There you go. Alright, so I'm not sure how many people are in here. There's the scientists I'm quite curious about. It's going to go straight to combat, so I don't think we'll be able to really talk to them and find out what their deal is. They were quite interesting. But, you know. Big Jesus had to induct us into the family, and if we declined, you know how it goes. They all attacked us. Ideally, I wasn't exactly ready to wipe out the family yet, because I would have liked to do another visit here without dying, but, you know, another visit here without killing everyone, I mean. But it is what it is. Okay. Loot City once again. Hello, everyone! So here's one of Mordino's men. Oh, wait. Hang on. The guy that we delivered the package to isn't here. There you go. Combat. I wonder if we'll be able to talk to the scientists without combat. We'll see. I have a feeling that we might be able to, because the scientists are running, not engaging in combat. Never mind. Goris is killing them. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Goris decided to kill one, but that's okay. Maybe the scientists inside might forgive that. What is that? An empty hypodermic. Hypodermic needle. I don't need that, so I'm going to not take that. Let's go and talk to these people. Let's see. I'm curious. The bald woman doesn't even look up from her clipboard. Yes? Who are you? Look, I'm very busy, so if you don't mind. You again. What do you want now? I'm one of the new personnel assigned here. I feel like I need some mentats for that one. I'm looking for Myron. Is he around? Try downstairs in the lab, the guarded door. If you see him, tell him to come up here when he has the chance, if he's not too busy. Thanks, you've been very helpful. Okay. Yeah, we'll tell him to come up here. I'm sure this will be fine. Let's go down. Well, here's the guarded door. There's not too many people down here. This is fine. Let's get this place shut down. Also, this will be a nice place to have a look into. Let's save, because I have no idea how this is going to go. Hello, guys! Straight up. Hi! Oh, that's not a way to say hello to a friend. Ugh. This is how I greet my friends. What's my... Oh, Myron uses jet. Interesting. Okay. Get high on your own supply, dude. Okay. Don't hit Goris. Okay. Jesus, guys. What a mess. We're supposed to be professionals. paying for this. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Myron just casually uses a little bit of jet in combat. That's fine. Some metal armor is always fun. It's just the standard. Oh, you bastard. Alright. That's alright. The pain of having too much shit. Just let my Deathclaw friend handle it. There we go. Okay, Myron! Hello, buddy!
Who are you?
Whoa!
Get in here. Where are those jackass guards?
Whoa! It's been so long since we've had a voiced character and one of these screens that it actually takes me off guard. It seems way more common in the first Fallout game. So far, I think we've had Sulik, Cassidy as the two companions. And then who else have we had? It's that few and far between that I can barely even recognize it. It would be so cool if like the heads of all of the families in New Reno had it, you know, stuff like that would be really, really amazing. There's definitely more of this that I would love in this game. So it catches me off guard now. Obviously, and then we've got the village back home that has a couple too. Where are those jackass guards? Look at this dude. He does not look healthy. You Myron?
Maybe. Who the hell are you?
I'm Apocalypse.
Oh, that's so. Oh, why are you here? Huh? Thought you could hit Myron up for some free drugs?
This kid. Drugs? Like what?
You stupid. Jet, motherfucker, Jet. You're talking to its maker, its creator, its God.
So nasally. It's a god. Jesus. This is funny. You made Jet? No way. That stuff is making a killing on the streets.
Damn right I did. I make the shit everybody wants and can't get enough of.
Why did you make Jet?
Why? 'Cause I could. Family Mordino needed a product. Myron makes a product. Mordino makes Myron happy. At least as happy as they're able. Nice little circle of love, huh?
As happy as they're able. Are you happy here?
Pretty much. They give me whores, cash, drugs, my own lab, the creative freedom I need to make magic. But, well, no, it's a good gig.
So he's like, well, I'm like, I've got some news for you, buddy. So the Mordinos, they're currently dead. So I think that your arrangement has now gone sour. Well, what? Are they treating you right?
Well, see, the Mordinos don't show Myron the RESPECT, right? I tell them what they should be doing. They say, shut up, Myron, or go back to the lab, Myron, bastards.
Okay, so just very healthy circle of love there. Maybe I could help you. You want to ditch this town, travel with me, and then the Mordinos will wake up to how valuable you are and quick. Oh. Would Myron be a companion? Because that... Yeah, let's bring along the jet addict.
They've forgotten I'm the reason they control Reno, and the reason why Redding will be sucking to their tit in a few months. Most Mordinos got more hair in their butt than brain cells, you know what I'm saying?
You should leave. Okay. I said, maybe I could help you.
And another thing, the Mordinos can't get it through their skulls that I ain't interested in purifying Jet. It does what it's supposed to do. I want to make new drugs, not retool old ones, you know?
Oh, the teeth! I can help you. Why don't you ditch this town? Travel with me and then the Mordinos will wake up to how valuable you are.
Their boy wonder leaving town. That'd wake 'em up. Yeah.
Sure would. I'd make them see what they'd really lost.
I like that.
Then come with me.
No, I don't want to hang out with another family. The Mordinos were enough. Lose some baggage and then come talk to me.
Okay. Actual companion here? That is not what I expected. I don't think I want to replace one of my people with Myron, but I wonder what his capabilities could be. He could potentially be like not good in combat, but you could bring him along to maybe do science on things. So he's probably got a high science skill, I would say, if you need computers to be interacted with. But I don't know. This is quite bizarre. Interesting. He has jet. He has needler cartridges. He's got condoms. Yeah, can I take these from you? That's funny. Here, I'll give you a gun. I honestly, at this point, don't mind just doing a straight barter instead of stealing from him, because it is at a point where the goods that I possess, I need to offload. I just straight up actually need to offload things now. Here, would you like some jet, kid? Just a little bit. Don't sell jet to kids, guys. Unless it's a video game child. Alright, give me that. Here, you've got weapons now. You can protect yourself out in the wild. Safety first.
What do you want to know?
Alright, well, we've befriended Myron. Convinced him to leave, so we can at least talk to him about stuff now. This is so strange. Tell me about this place.
Stables? We test new kinds of jet here. What about it?
Nothing?
What do you want to know?
I guess those scientists are never seeing Myron upstairs. Tell me about the Mordino family.
They're my patrons. They're all right, I guess.
I guess this goes back into this dialogue.
Pretty much. They give... Well, see, the Mordinos don't... They've forgotten I... And another thing... They're... I like that.
Oh, what the fuck? Then I've just refreshed and said, come with me, and he says, I like that. Then come with me.
No, I don't want to hang out with another family. The Mordinos were enough. What do you want to know?
That was weird. I thought, for some reason, I had moved past the ability for with my party limit. That's kind of funny. I think if my stats are higher, I can have more party members. I don't know what stat it is. I would assume would be like... Would it be charisma? So you're like charismatic? Like, hey man, I'm good enough, come here. I wonder if I take Mentats, get a temporary boost, I can have an extra party member, but then from that point on, I just can't remove anyone from my party for the time being, because then it would count as being below the limit when things go back down again. So if I bump up my numbers with drugs... Again, taking drugs, and then recruit Myron, then just never change the party. Like, I don't know if the effects would wear off and then he'd go, hey, why am I here? We're at a party limit, you know? I feel like you'd be able to game the system that way. So I might try that.
Ah, my finest little addiction. What about it?
How did you create Jet, Myron?
In my lab. Next question.
How did you develop it, smart guy?
Christ. Well, when I came across the Mordino family way back when, they were farming peyote cacti and trying to sell it to tourists as the Reno experience. Total bullshit.
Go on.
I mean, peyote? Come on. It isn't even half the strength of, say, old school LSD.
About the jet?
Plus, a peyote trip is too long. The profits in fast turnaround and high addiction, like barbiturates before the big one, you know?
Oh, buddy, I hope this is leading somewhere.
Problem is, in the new climate, we can't grow most of the veggies needed for the best drugs.
I'm with you.
Couldn't grow coca plants, opium poppies. Oh man, did we try. So we figured our best bet was shrooms.
Why?
You can grow them if you use plenty of Brahmin shit as fertilizer.
Okay.
Plus, hallucinogens have low overhead. So I started experimenting with derivatives of lysergic acid diethylamide and psilocybin. Still, I really wanted to whip up a hard hitter that didn't rely on veggie extracts. Man, was I an idiot, because the answer turned out to be the extracts. Or more precisely, what they were growing in.
How do you mean?
You see, old Jesus Mordino wanted something that the Redding miners would get addicted to fast and make them work harder. So I said, no prob, right?
They actually pronounce it as Jesus in game. That's amazing. So I know that, you know, there is the Jesus and Jesus pronunciations, but I just assumed that the game would just normally be like, yeah, Jesus. But I was saying Jesus. That's very satisfying. That caught me off guard, actually. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I've been saying it right accidentally. Old Jesus Mordino. What was that about Redding?
Redding? Town full of gold diggers. Mordino wants to control it all, so he comes to me in his wheezing voice and says, Myron, make me something that'll give me Redding.
Make me something that'll give me Redding. Damn. Myron, I should have used that voice. I got the wheezing part. And you say...
And I say, okay, what time frame we looking at? He goes, of course, yesterday. Crime lords. Want everything done fast and sloppy. At least they don't have a marketing department.
I see. Go back to talking about jet production.
Well, it wasn't too hard to come up with a good upper. A sample of that pre-war protein extract corrupted and bam, decent amphetamine.
Protein extract?
Before the big ones, some meat companies were experimenting with a cheap protein extract for growing food, but they had to ditch it. One little skin bacteria contaminates it and it's all screwed.
Screwed? How?
The contaminated version acted like an amphetamine when ingested. A little side effect. Don't ask, it's, technical.
So did you somehow get a hold of this protein extract?
I didn't have to. When they first screwed up, they contaminated tons of that shit. And rather than ditch it, they fed it to their Brahmin herds to try and recoup their losses.
Okay.
See, we started experimenting with the Brahmin shit as fertilizer for the shrooms. Except get this, then we noticed the slaves working the fertilizer vats were getting high from the fumes.
Okay.
By putting tons of Brahmin shit in the vats, we found out that the fumes give more than enough of a kick. Eureka! Literally. Of course, we had to test to get the mix right.
So, am I finding out that the origins of jet is Brahmin shit and that is what's being inhaled? Because that's blowing my mind. As like playing Fallout growing up, I'd just be like, oh yeah, look at these drugs. Never questioned how they're made or where they come from. Okay. How much testing exactly?
About 100 slaves. Mostly heart attacks, cerebral hemorrhages, psychotic episodes, that sort of thing.
Jesus Christ. Are you insane? You killed 100 human beings just for drug testing?
Well, not on purpose. I mean, slaves are expensive. Still, we made the money back in the first few months, so the Mordino family wasn't too pissed at me.
Damn, this is crazy, because now we're starting to, like, berate the kid, right? We've already been like, hey, come with us as a companion, but he's some evil little druggy shit stain. Myron, you killed over 100 human beings for the sake of drug testing. Did you get your conscience lobotomized when you were a kid? We're just going to keep pissing him off now.
You're getting bent at me over a bunch of slaves? Hey, we had to make sure Jet wouldn't kill our customers.
Damn, and then it goes to this. Damn. This goes to a great place. Now he's just a pissed off shit stain. Forget this. I had some other questions.
What do you want to know?
Now he's pissed off. I'm gonna go now. So interesting. So here's a companion. I'm wondering if we save to a new slot, if I pop some drugs, I've gained some better stats. I think, what's the stat tied to? Strength is hit points, melee damage, carry weight, perception, sharpshooter, sequence range, combat distance. NPC reactions. I think like charisma would be the one that would be tied to more party members, right? I don't know.
You again. So, ready to go?
Alright, well, let's see if this works. Hold on a minute. I haven't said yes yet. What can you do, Myron? I can't just have anyone traveling with me. I got standards.
What? You need Myron's resume? I'm the science guy. Know all, see all. Not to mention I can make whatever drugs you need. With the right raw materials.
I wonder if that means he could, like, make stim packs. Science guys have a notorious reputation for being near worthless in combat. Alright then, you've passed the interview. The part about the drugs helped. Follow me. Let's bring along this guy with no conscience or moral compass whatsoever. It worked!
Why the hell not? Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Damn, there we go. You've convinced Myron to leave the stables, gain experience points. So, he's in our party now, but then when my stats go down, I guess just don't change the party, right? It's 106 miles to Arroyo. We got a full fusion cell, half a pack of Radaway. It's midnight, and I'm wearing a 50-year-old Vault 13 jumpsuit. Let's hit it. You're kind of weird. I like that. Okay, so...
Yeah, what? Can't you see I'm thinking here?
Okay, so he's in our party now. He's got a needler pistol. Oh, he shoots like... Okay, I get it now. So he shoots needles at people, right? And now I can just take my stuff back. Which is funny. Combat control, let's see. So he's got a needler pistol, and we can put metal armor on him, which is wild. No melee damage. Literally has the status of being an addict. 70 hit points, and he's the science guy. And we can make him the coward. So, what's good about this is I don't have to change my existing party. He's here, and then hopefully he can just be a coward and run away in combat. And then when we go into places that require science, he'll be able to use those computers and stuff. Something that I might actually do is I might go and drive him to a place and dump him in said place. And that way I can at least go back to him and swap party members if need be. I just feel like he's probably just going to get killed a lot. But we can see. So we can talk to him.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
Can you make any drugs?
Can I make drugs? I'm Myron. What do you need?
He can make stim packs.
Sorry, we just ain't got what I need to whip up a stim. Let's see. Yeah, you'll need some xander root, some rock flour, and an empty hypo.
Ah, so those hypodermic needles are a material for stim packs. Okay. And the flowers come in handy. That's interesting. Okay. Gotcha. So now if I want to do science stuff, Myron will do it. Oh, you failed to learn anything. You see Myron, baby Myron. Well, that's great. So now I've got this kid to just use stuff and nothing's happening anyway. Interesting. Alright, well I guess this is where he was living. Let's take a look around. What do you got in here? You got the Cat's Paw magazine, huh? What you reading that for, Myron? I'm gonna study. What's this? Another VDU. I'm just gonna use science on everything until something happens. Surely there's got to be something in here that Myron could engage in, right? But there's another companion, so we're now rocking 4 people, which is great. If I just keep going with, I would assume Myron is overloaded. What does overloaded mean? As in he's done science on too many things? And he's failed to learn anything? Give him more needles for his gun. I'm assuming he could potentially, like, make ammunition for himself as well. I don't know how he can make the ammunition, but, you know. There you go. Now what is this? We got a computer in here. The computer is not functioning. Alright. So Vic can apparently repair this. cannot repair that. Okay. Just straight up can't repair it? Alright. What if we use science skill on it? God, he needs... Look at him. Look at him slowly walk in here, the bastard. He's gonna take forever. Oh, why doesn't he... Maybe if I change his behavior. Maybe it's the cowardly behavior that does it. We're gonna have to change that attitude, buddy. Can we go somewhere where there's more women? Well, regardless of how this little adventure has gone, this is where we bring our episode of Fallout 2 to a close. The Mordino family has been dealt with. Oh.
Yeah, what? Can't you see I'm thinking here?
I just realized what Myron is overloaded means. He's carrying too much shit. I didn't think it would allow us to do that, but we traded with him when he had an inventory. So that actually makes sense. So he might actually run now. Didn't even think about that. What's his carry capacity? Yeah, 47 out of 50. Perfect. There you go. He's no longer overloaded. I thought it was his brain overloaded with science. That was my first thought. I'm such an idiot. Alright. He should now run normally, I think. No. Sure. Come on, bud.
Yeah, what? Can't you see I'm thinking here?
Let's talk about
What
distance.
the hell are you talking about?
Keep close.
Alright. You ain't hitting on me, are you?
You child. When I hit you, you'll know. Let's go. There we go. He's running now. Cool. But with cowardly behavior. Step out of line, Myron, and I'm gonna cut you. Jesus Christ. Look at my gang. They're all getting along. Absolutely incredible. Okay. I should kill these guys while we're here. Hey guys, I've got Myron and I'm getting the fuck out of here. Great start, fellas. So I guess Myron will be cowardly, but he can defend himself with a needler gun. But combat-wise, I think we should be fine. So he won't even really get involved. So I think we're okay. But we'll grab that. We'll have a look in this little ice chest. Condoms again. Alright, can we shut down this this situation? Let's shut this place down, Myron. Use science on this thing. No? Never mind, alright? There's so much screens in here and none of them to be interacted with. That's fine. But yes, this will be where we bring our episode to a close. So, this episode's been great. I love that we've been able to meet the Wright family and check out the other group. We've been able to take out another crime family. So the Mordinos and the Salvatores are gone. That just leaves us with the Wrights and the Bishops. And I think the Bishops are probably the other bad bunch. And the Wrights are not as bad, still kind of bad, but not as bad, right? But I do wonder if we're going to end up taking out, essentially, the whole entire families of New Reno. Should we at least leave one alive to rule over the place? I wonder what's going to happen if we, if we just take them all out. Myron, sir, you'll be pleased to note that the slaves would rather take jet than eat. It's so potent. There you go. There's actually dialogue if you bring him up here. God damn. Alright. We're getting out of here. Sorry, guys. The good news is we do have just enough room in the car for 5 of us. Otherwise, we can put Myron in the trunk. Oh god, what's going on? Oh. Right, that makes sense. I'll be back to you later, fellas. See ya. I was like, wait, who the fuck's attacking me? Perfect. Alright. New Reno, Virgin Street. We have Myron. Mordinos are gone. We can go and do the other quests now. We've got the... what have I written here? We've got the Sierra Army Base, and then we've got the hit job to do. So I think what we'll do is we'll focus on doing the Bishop stuff. So we'll go and do the hit job, and then we can come back and we kind of resolve the Bishop storyline, which might end up in killing them as well. And then it's just the Rights left with their increased firepower from the Sierra Army Base. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I've had a ton of fun. New Reno has so much to do, and the side quests are really engaging. Really enjoyed just the detective element, and then going up and cleaning up another one of the families. And then next time, we're going to perform jobs for the remaining 2 families and see where we end up. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.